Have you ever seen a picture that made everyone stop and talk at the same time? A picture that spread fast, made headlines, and changed how people looked at a famous face? Because this story is about one of those moments, and it is not just about photos but about fame, attention, and how one choice can bring loud reactions from the public. So stay with this video till the end, because the full story is more surprising than it first sounds, and it also carries an important lesson many people miss. Dana Plato was once known as a sweet and familiar face on television. People watched her grow up on screen, and many felt they knew her personally, which is why when certain photos appeared they caused strong reactions everywhere, with some people feeling shocked, some feeling curious, and others being quick to judge. But what really happened and why it mattered so much is something worth understanding. Dana Plato became famous at a very young age as part of a popular television show that many families watched together, and because of this, viewers saw her as innocent and friendly, not just an actress but someone who felt like she lived in their homes every week through the screen. And this image stayed in people's minds for years even as she grew older, and life did not stay easy, since like many child stars she faced pressure, money problems, and personal challenges, and growing up in the public eye is not simple because every move gets noticed and every mistake feels bigger than it really is. While Dana wanted to be seen as an adult and not only the child people remembered. At one point, photos of Dana Plato wearing lingerie and a thong became public, and these images quickly spread through magazines and conversations, with people saying the photos left very little hidden, and that alone was enough to grab attention, especially because many fans did not expect to see her this way, as some felt surprised since it did not match the image they had held for so long. Others felt uncomfortable, and a few defended her by saying she had the right to present herself however she wanted, making the photos a hot topic not because of their style but because of who was in them. The media played a big role in making the story louder, as headlines focused more on shock than understanding, and instead of asking why Dana made this choice, many reports judged her quickly, with some stories being harsh and others treating the photos like gossip meant only to pull in readers, which caused fans to split into different opinions, with some feeling disappointed and thinking she had gone too far, while others felt the media was being unfair and cruel and believed Dana was trying to take control of her own image after years of being told who she should be. These photos were not only about clothing but showed how hard it can be for child stars to change how people see them, because when someone grows up in front of cameras, the public often refuses to let them grow, and any change feels shocking even when it should not be. While Dana's choice showed her attempt to break free from an old label and be seen as an adult making her own decisions, yet instead of support she often faced criticism, which says a lot about society and how it treats people who step outside expectations. Fame may look exciting from the outside, but it carries heavy weight, because every action becomes news and every photo becomes a story, and for Dana Plato the pressure never truly stopped, with the photos adding more stress to a life that already had many struggles. And it is easy for people to forget that famous individuals are human too and feel hurt, confusion, and fear just like anyone else. But when moments like this happen, the conversation often forgets the person behind the image. There is an important lesson here, which is that before judging someone it helps to think about their journey, because Dana Plato's photos became famous, but they also showed how quickly society reacts without understanding, and how respect and kindness are often missing. While this story also reminds young viewers that fame does not solve problems and can even make them harder, since making choices under public pressure is never easy and the results can last a long time. Dana Plato's lingerie and thong photos may have grabbed attention, but the real story is deeper and is about image, freedom, and the heavy cost of living in the spotlight. So the next time a headline shocks you, pause and think about the person behind it. And if this video made you see the story differently, share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, there is always more to a person than what a single photo shows. So stay curious, stay kind, and thank you for watching till the end.